What's good, y'all? It's Kingtise. Welcome back to Throughout the Association. And for everyone that has an issue with players demanding trades and trying to take as much control over their careers as they can, situations like this is the reason I don't understand why that's an issue. NBA owners and management, they do what's best for their franchise. They don't care about your feelings. This is a business. And as a player, you should look at your career the same way and do what's best for you. Now that brings me to tonight. The Dallas Mavericks traded Harrison Barnes to Sacramento for Justin Jackson and Zach Randolph. Now, I like this trade because I like Justin Jackson, and Harrison Barnes should help Sacramento get to the playoffs now, and this also gives Sacramento about $30 million in cap space this summer. So this was a good trade if I'm grading it. In Sacramento, they've had a big day. They've been busy. They also sent Iman Shumpert to the Rockets in a 3-team trade that also sent Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin to the Rockets, Alec Burks to Sacramento, and Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, and a 2019 first-rounder to the Cavaliers. Most of the trades I've seen so far, they work for everybody except Markieff Morris for Wesley Johnson. That trade don't make no damn sense to me. I got to be honest with y'all. I didn't even know Wesley Johnson was still in the NBA. But this Harrison Barnes situation, the issue with this Harrison Barnes trade is Dallas traded him during a game. During the game. While Dallas was going against Charlotte tonight, Harrison Barnes had to sit out the fourth quarter because they traded him. The game went to commercial, came back, and Mark Cuban got Harrison Barnes gone. That's just disrespectful, man. I feel for Harrison Barnes. You could have at least waited until after the game. Situations like this is the reason players should get no backlash for trying to take control of their careers and their lives. What you guys think about this? And definitely subscribe.
Harrison. And so I got word of it during the game, and so that's why he didn't play down the stretch, obviously. And had a chance to speak to him before everybody got in the locker room, thanked him for over 2.5 great years of being a model pro and being one of the most improved players in the game. And so, I'm going to miss him an awful lot. We'll miss him an awful lot. But I believe he's going to have a great situation where he's going. And we'll just go forward from here. Things are going to look different on the court. We're obviously much smaller, but I believe we have a good group, and I believe we can make some noise, and we'll compete hard.
Rick, what was Harrison's reaction when he was informed of the trade? I'm assuming.
He was informed by somebody else, but I caught him before I wanted to speak to him directly. He and I spent a lot of time together, especially the first 2 years, as he was developing his game, and he's a guy that's a special guy. He's about all the right things on the basketball floor, in the community, and he's an example for what you want your kids to be. And so, he'll do great in this next destination, and I'm proud of all the growth that he experienced here.
Is it safe to say you didn't want the news to break during the game itself? Is that part of it?
I mean, look, this is madness. Right now, this week, it's just it's a zoo. That's part of the real compelling aspect of our league. So we all understand that dynamic business. You deal with things as they happen. A change like this, it's another door opens.